Angry guy here. And boy, oh boy, I do have a story for you guys. So, young women are shocked they are being rejected as passport bros leave. Society is really hitting a snag right now. Men are walking away from Western society rapidly. But not only that, employers, especially when they're dealing with with Gen Zers and young Gen Z women, they're absolutely shocked at what they're coming across. The story is by Tyler Kanagar, and it was published literally 1 hour ago, so it's fresh off the presses. Recruiters stunned by Gen Z interns' extensive requirements, including a 5 hour work limit. Okay? So they won't work more than 5 hours. Strict 5 hour work limit. Strict 5 hour work limit. When it comes to the perfect job, everyone's got their own wish list. Some people want a fat paycheck. Others are gunning for a fancy title, and some want unlimited vacation days. But for Gen Z, their ultimate dream is to work less than 5 hours a day. Strict 5 hour limit. Jesus, oh God. One recruiter was blown away. One recruiter was blown away during an interview with a young job seeker when the interviewee said he was all about that work life balance, leaning heavily on the life side of things. What the freak? He said, bro, this guy said, literally said, he said, was all about that work life balance. Dude, bro said, I'm all about that work life balance. Guys, this is a bad generation. It's a bad generation. It's a bad generation, man. Oh gosh. I had this interview with a Gen Z intern who interned today who promotes work life balance. He said he doesn't want to work more than 5 hours a day and isn't a big corporate fan, wrote Infido Samaria Khan. Of course, this young job seeker also wanted to be paid 50,000 Indian rupees for the five for the 5 hour day. Oh Jesus. Well, some guys, so just so you can see, this is not just like a Gen Z issue here in America. All right, guys, in China, the Gen Zers are doing the same crap in China. They're literally sharing beds and they're not working. They have this the Gen Zers in China. They have a term called lay flat. All right, that's their version of quietly quitting. They call it lay flat. Lay flat on the ground. Lay flat. Oh my gosh. And China's still is still really a communist country. And their solution, lay flat. If they want you, let them pick you up off the ground. Otherwise, lay flat. Holy cow. Holy cow, jeez. While some might not think $600 is much, it's over 8 times the average monthly salary for a Gen Zer in India. Well, Khan post blew up on Twitter quickly with over 780,000 views. I mean, look at this Fox from Fox News. Lazy girl jobs won't make Gen Z less anxious. Guys, lazy girl jobs. Gen Z workers turning to lazy girl jobs to deal with stress and anxiety. Lazy girl jobs, guys. Lazy girl jobs. All right. This is what the Gen Z girls are. You guys, it even pops up in Google right away. It pops up in Google right away. Okay? Lazy girl jobs are trending in rally against burnout culture. Lazy girl jobs, guys. These people are the devil. These people are the devil, guys. These people are the devil. Lazy girl jobs are trending in rally. Ah, jeez. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Damn ad blocker. I'll get it off for you. Let me just turn off the ad blocker and refresh the page because NBC, they want that ad revenue, that corporate greed, But anyway, let's give me a moment. I'm loading back up the page and I'll risk to you guys. It's just absolutely insane. Some advocates say trends like lazy girl jobs and quiet quitting are attempts to reclaim some power in the face of corporate exploitation. Guys, Gen Z at oldest is only 26 years old right now. The oldest of Gen Z are 26. 26. So you have to understand that the oldest of Gen Z have only been out of college for 4 years. The very oldest Gen Zers have only been out of college for 4 years. If you go to medical school, you graduate. If you graduate after 4 years, so if you go straight to medical school from college at 22 years old, you finish at 26, and you'll just now be starting your internships in the fall. Gen Z has not even started working as doctors yet. Those of the Gen Z generation that are going to medical school, have gone to medical school, have not even started their freaking residencies yet. They haven't started their residencies yet. And they're already talking about burnout culture. This is crazy. This is crazy. So many of this generation, they're going to like their first, it's like their first job. They're like letting you know, listen, I'm not doing more than 5 hours. I won't be there more than 5 hours. Literally, they're calling it lazy girl. They have bed rotting, quietly quitting, lazy girl jobs. Oh, it's not actually lazy. It's reclaiming our sanity and a better work-life balance. The name it's literally in the name. You guys call it lazy girl jobs because you're lazy. A viral term that refers to well-paying, flexible jobs that allow for leisure time are anything but lazy. Just ask the employees who occupy these types of roles, who tout on social media that they have time to relax on the job and still get their work done. As anti-work discourse gains momentum across the internet, job seekers and employees are growing tired of being shamed for retaliating against a culture that glorifies overworking. Guys, Gen Z thinks 40 hours a week. They think 40 hours a week is cruel and unusual punishment. 40 hours a week is cruel and unusual punishment. 40. They have strict limits on working no more than 5 hours a day. Gen Z wants to make significant amounts of money. They want to make $100, $200, $300 an hour, doing minimal work and only working a few hours a day. Having accrued more than 18 million views since its emergence on TikTok in mid-May, Lazy Girl Job, which blew up last week after the Wall Street Journal reported on the concept, is the latest iteration of a viral trend promoting employees to set firmer boundaries at work. They're going to fire these people. Last year, it was quiet quitting, a term that denoted working within your set hours and job description without going above and beyond. And recently, the polarization of concepts like bed rotting, which describes lounging in bed for extended periods of time. These guys, by the way, a lot of people have been posting that Gen Zers have very bad hygiene, and it's that's another thing. Endless says, "What's good, angry?" Shout out to Endless. D says, "What did I just tune into?" Let's continue on. Yeah, so concepts like bed rotting, which describes lounging in bed for extended periods of time, and girl dinners, which constitute snack plates in lieu of full prepared meals. Oh God, girl dinners, guys, this is a terrible generation. Jesus, encouraged many online, particularly women, to take reprieve from the burnout that commonly results from societal expectations to always be productive. They don't cook, they don't clean, they stay in bed all day, they don't want to work, They want to receive large compensation for this, and they're not too bright. They're not too bright. At the core of it, many workers are saying that they are fed up with the notion that wanting to enjoy life makes them bad employees. Bro, you need to. They don't want to work. They want to enjoy life. They're basically saying that we should be getting paid to not work. Yeah, they're definitely gonna push this whole this UBI thing. Guys, if Trump doesn't win, they might just elect Andrew Yang. They really might just elect Andrew Yang the way things are going. He could run again, and you know how he'll get in. Right now, he's talking about $1,000 UBI, right? What he'll do is he'll say $3,000. I will give every person and everyone 18 and older $3,000 a month, and that $3,000 will spur innovation and create so much wealth in the economy, and blah 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 blah. And the good for nothing Gen Zers and a ton of the good and the bastard millennials will run out there and they'll vote for Andrew Yang and ushering a new era of socialism, because that's what it is. It will be a new era of socialism, and we will watch massive inflation occur in the States as more men continue to leave and get the heck out while the going is good. I've talked about putting your money in crypto. All right. Everybody should be holding a little bit of Bitcoin right now if you can, because it's going to skyrocket in value compared to the United States dollar. The reason why is because Bitcoin is limited. It's limited. It has a very limited supply, and as people pass away, and their funds are stored in private key in wallets, and no one can get access to those private keys. Those funds are gone forever. So the supply of Bitcoin will continue to go down for ages. It'll just keep on going down and down and down, and the value will just keep on rising, because you can't make more of it. The value is based around supply and demand. All right. While it's based on supply and demand, while the value of the United States dollar, what gives the United States value dollar, but what gives the United States dollar value is goodwill, with how much people believe in it. All right, let's see here. Decentering your 9 to 5 from your identity is so important, because if you don't, then you're kind of putting your eggs all in one basket that you can't necessarily control, said Gabrielle Judge, a self-described anti-work girl boss. Self-described anti-work girl boss. How can you call yourself a girl boss and anti-work in the same sentence? You want to be a boss, but you don't want to work, but you're against work. Oh, Jesus. And TikTok creator who is credited for coining the term lazy girl job. So it's like, how can we stay neutral to what's going on in our job? Still show up and do them, but maybe it's not 100% of who we are 24/7. These people are the devil. You're the devil. Judge, who has been responding to backlash after the phrase went viral last week, said the controversy wasn't unexpected. She said she had labeled the term satirically to prove the point that compared to traditional hustle culture mentality, a healthy work-life balance is often viewed as lazy. 5 hours a day? A firm limit of 5 hours a day? Strict limit of 5 hours a day? One tech recruiter who works a self-proclaimed lazy girl job at a remote company with a flexible schedule and unlimited paid time off that she says people actually use, explained in a TikTok video unlimited paid time off. So basically, guys, you know what's happening? The men are having to carry the women. The men have to carry the women, because this is what's guys. You're going to see so many men quitting their jobs very soon. You're going to see tons of men quitting their jobs, because what's ending up happening is you have all of these women who are taking time, like they're not working the same hours as the men. The men are working the long hours, and the women aren't working the same hours, but they're getting the same pay. All right, they're getting paid the same annual rate. They have a salary. They're salaried employees, so they're getting paid the same amount of money as the guys, but they're working significantly fewer hours, and they're using the unlimited paid time off, which means that the men have to make up. They have to do the work that the women aren't doing. Guys, this is, and we know this has been happening everywhere. You're going to see guys quitting their jobs, and then what they're going to do, they'll go back to the same companies, and they'll say, now you can hire me as a consultant. And some people might say, well, okay, well, what about the health insurance? Because these companies provide you with health insurance. They're going to set up an LLC. They'll kill it. They'll get all of that. They'll have all of that money that they earn paid to their LLC. All right. They'll pay themselves a small amount of money from the actual earnings. Okay. So they'll charge the companies exorbitant fees as to where you can have an employee that you would pay $100,000. Now these guys are going to start charging them $30,000, $50,000 a month. So they're going to start charging these companies even $500,000 a year. And then they'll just go put that money into their LLC, pay their taxes through the LLC, store those funds in a business bank, business checking account, business savings, pay themselves through the LLC a small amount of money, get cheap health insurance or even free health insurance. All right. Hell, they may even qualify for Medicaid. Go overseas and meet and date quality women, date high value women, live very happy lives. If they don't leave, they'll basically be at home, and basically they'll hang out with their buddies and just chill. Because a lot of them will say that, yeah, I'm only doing remote work. Shout out to Dr. MGTOW. It's crazy. These people have lost their damn minds. I wanted to share that with you because I was literally shocked. About what I was seeing. I was shocked that these people could be so damn wicked. Okay? Let me see here. One tech recruiter who works as a self-proclaimed girl boss at a remote company with a flexible schedule and unlimited paid time off that she says people actually use explained in a TikTok video that her manager trusts her to complete her work regardless of whether she steps out in the middle of the day for a hair appointment. Bro, there's nothing lazy about expecting a job that pays you well, gives you good work-life balance, and doesn't overwork you. And no one in a lazy girl job is actually lazy, she said in the video, because the companies who do take care of their employees, sadly, because there are so few of them in the United States, they have really high standards for hiring. So no one is at these companies actually slacking off. No. What's happening here is that because of this remote works, because of what's happened with remote work, it's harder to get rid of these people and then replace them with someone else immediately because it costs money to train these people. All right, especially in these positions. This is I'm telling y'all, 2020 really screwed things up. Joe said, I read in the magazine today about lazy girl jobs. I'm just shocked. I'm literally just shocked. These people, Gen Z. They're bad. They're bad. They're a bad breed, man. They're a bad breed. They're a bad breed. Soft girl, guys. Soft girl life. Soft girl. Bed rotting. Quietly quitting. Girl. Girl. Lazy girl jobs. Girl dinners. Basically, girl dinners. In other words, don't actually work hard to prepare food for yourself. That's too much. That's too much. What you're going to do is instead you're going to go ahead and you're just going to eat. You're going to like order out or eat whatever. Let's read about this one a little bit. These are bastards. What is girl dinner and TikTok trend is courting controversy? I call this mouse meal because I feel like this is what a little mouse in a storybook would eat for dinner, commented one user. Guys, these people are bad. These people are so bad. These are bad people, all right? These are bad people. I don't want any of you to be like these people. These are very, very bad people, all right? These are bad. These are not good people. These are not good people, man. These are very bad people. Let me see here. Celtics says hermit life here in the U.S. is even less complicated and low cost. Frugality is key. If you deal with a loneliness from time to time, you are good. Well said. Well said. But yeah, back to the Devils. Back to the Devils. I want you to know that's what they are. These people are absolute devils. They are devils, all right? Don't let anyone tell you anything different. Gen Z are devils. They're devils. All right, so let's read some of this. Heather Martin with over 24 million views. Oh gosh. With over 24 million views and hundreds of posts, the TikTok hashtag Girl Dinner is so hot. It has its own theme song. I hate this audio and I can't get it out of my head, but Girl Dinner is a phenomenon, writes TikToker at Crumbleberry Pie. Over several photos of example spreads, cracker, jam, cheese. What else do you need? Guys, guys, these same women that you want guys to take them out on $300 dates are eating worse than people in jail. Guys, they're not eating. Guys, this is how they live because they can't cook. They can't cook. So this is what they're doing. All right, this is the car. This is what they're eating. This is what they're eating. They're eating literally nothing, guys. This is some pieces of slice, some pieces of bread, some berries, and I don't know what the hell the rest of that is. One of the first with the hashtags is Los Angeles-based micro influencer Olivia Mayer, who notes that bits of cheese, fruit, bread, and pickles are her ideal meal. I call it girl dinner, she says, or medieval peasant. Oh my gosh. Medieval peasant, guys. Medieval peasant. Guys, these people are terrible. These people are terrible. Zeta says, angry, back at it again. My throat was burning yesterday. My throat was burning. It was so bad. It was literally so bad. And yet I just don't care enough because I just despise these people so much. And it gives me strength. It gives me strength to complain. Shout out to Christopher Liebig. Shout out to Christopher Liebig. You know? But I mean, yeah, guys. Yeah, like I say, these people are the devil. These people are the absolute devil. I didn't even realize you guys weren't seeing the screen until now. But yeah, so influencer. One of the first with the hashtag is Los Angeles-based micro influencer Olivia Mayer, who notes that bits of cheese, fruit, bread, and pickles are her ideal meal. I call it girl dinner, she says. Or medieval peasant. This is some evil, guys. This is some evil shit.
Times peasants had to eat nothing but bread and deal meal. This is my dinner. I call this girl dinner. or medieval peasant.
Mm.
I cannot find the TikTok right now, but a girl just came on here and said how, like, in medieval times peasants had to eat nothing but bread and cheese and how awful that was, and she was like, that's my ideal meal. This is my dinner. I call this girl dinner or medieval peasant.
Guys, grapes, some pieces of like medieval bread, and cheese. Guys, these are the same girls that will tell you off, curse you out, shame you because you won't take that man on a $300 date. You won't $300. Let me correct myself. $300 meal. You won't spend $300 for a meal because not for the date. The date's gonna cost you about $500, $600, maybe $700. With a meal, $300 meal. Mayor decided to post her dinner standing at her kitchen counter, wondering whether it might resonate with anyone else, and it certainly has. Although she's surprised at the response, she's enjoying reading what everyone else calls their own take. I saw one today. I saw one person say it. Charity. I heard one. I saw one person say it's charcuterie without the board or character. I don't know how to pronounce that word. MartelsToday.com with a laugh. I call this provisions because I feel like I'm on the Oregon Trail. Commented another user, but a lot of respondents get rodent vibes. A lot of, oh gosh. I call this mouse meal because I feel like this is what a little mouse in a storybook would eat for dinner, says one, while a less delicate user says, is is rat girl dinner a thing? Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. I'm eating a box of Triscuits in one sitting. Guys, they're calling Gen Z rats. They're calling Gen Z women rats. Is rat girl dinner a thing? They're calling Gen Z girls the rats. Guys, you remember like I've been using the rat symbol? Like I basically said like what animal would best represents Gen Z, and it was like 60. It was like 60 over 60% of people said the rat. People call them the bubonic plague rats, all kinds of other stuff, but all kinds of other terrible rats. I'm eating, okay. Is rat girl dinner a thing? I'm eating a box of Triscuits in one sitting, deli turkey and cheese straight out of the bag and washing it down with pickle juice. Jesus, washing it down with pickle juice. Guys, they're done. Guys, they're done in American society.